YouTube, what it do? Your boys in here cooking today, so let me show a little bit of progress that I got. Ooh, we looking nice. Hold on. Hold on. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? You know, we getting together. Yeah. Slim it down a little bit more, you feel me? So, last week, I believe I got around 241, 242. I went up a little bit on the scale this week, especially when I was fasting and stuff like that. Obviously, the weight's going to go up whenever you reduce that water. So I've been trying to intake a bit more, a less sodium in regards to a lot of my foods. Because I notice a lot of times whenever I'm eating, at times my sodium intake can be pretty high because of certain foods. So I've worked on cutting that out quite a bit, or cutting it down some. You know what I'm saying? And also too, just cutting back on a lot of the sugars and things I was eating. Also too, that goes even to my skin. I'm sweating right now because I'm cooking. So if y'all don't follow my Instagram page, we're gonna also be getting a website and all that soon too. But definitely check that out because that's where I do my full mashups every Thursday. But yeah, so the progress is going good. Like I said, I want to be more intentional with these, even when it comes to the skincare and everything. Even on the skincare side, right? Like that lotion that I've been able to make. For y'all that don't know, I make my own lotion and stuff now. I still use my rose hip seed oil. Also too, I use my argan oil, and then I also use my castor oil at night. So been using that, and then but also for today, for instance, I just mainly use my own lotion. So that's gonna be in a whole nother video. But the main thing here is just giving y'all the weight updates and stuff like that. Like I said, body and stuff looking pretty good. You know what I'm saying? We got some good updates there. So really for me, it ain't really much that I want to kind of bring to the forefront. Like I said, my posture's been good too, because I told you before, I was kind of hunched over like this, as you see. That adds tons of weight onto the body. And when you get that posture right, stand up straight and tall, look how much of a difference that it makes. So, you know what I'm saying? Some of this is going away. Before it was even more flabbier, but we're doing good. Got a little chest workout and stuff. I'll also make sure too that I take the stairs almost every day, multiple times throughout the day. Unless I may be going to an event or something like that, then I may not, because I don't want to sweat, because I sweat like crazy. But these, probably say over these last few months, I've just been just always taking the stairs. Even after I do my workouts as well too, I always push to finish it off by taking the stairs just to get some more legs in. Not really taking the elevator like that. Even going down, if I'm going out somewhere, just taking those, because it brings in that muscle memory, and you just stay continuous with that process. So like I said, for myself, the reason why when it comes to losing pounds and then also just even getting more into my best self, like I said, I'm even happy with the progress here now. I know there's a lot more that I want to get to, but this before, I was not. When I think about muscle and stuff like that, when I was a kid, that was a struggle to even put on weight. Felt like a struggle. So even with some of the weight that I have on now, the only reason why I would feel insecure when I was younger was just because of the environments that I was in. But then when I would get older, even going into college, and I get compliments from ladies on DeMarcus, I don't even know what you're talking about. You barely even have anything there. You're just kind of overreacting in a sense. And then for the real friends and stuff like that, that was, really motivated me to be my best self. They'd be like, DeMarcus, that's a little bit that you can get off, but you look great. And that's what it takes when we think about community and stuff like that, because a lot of times those situations that we think, or those things about ourselves that we think are, the worst things in the world, or what we call these flaws, a lot of people embrace those things. And what we may think is, how can I say this? What we may think is so negative of a situation actually could really be a positive, right? For the longest, you think about everybody's just so focused on getting the six-pack abs, or people are just so focused on being skinny, and those are the individuals that are healthy. But you realize that there's a lot of bigger people that are healthy, and some people, they just have bigger bodies because they carry more weight or they have more muscle. And then that's just also how people's bodies and stuff are structured. So we also got to look at society as well. And then again, as I said in my other videos, on my Instagrams and all that, it's all about the value that you create individually with yourself. Because if you focus on what everybody else is doing, what everybody else feels, and you're not doing it for you, you're not realizing the great things you could be missing out on because you're just hearing so much outside noise. Again, just imagine how many insecurities people have out there that they're not addressing, versus what you actually have that people love. I don't know how many times I've gotten compliments about, you know, the way that I looked in a positive way, you know, this certain type of woman here is attracted to me, or just the way in which people are coming towards me, and realizing that these dudes over here, they acting, you know, trying to act so tough and trying to act as if they got all this and that going on, when in reality, like, I may be the one that truly has the sauce, right? But if I'm putting myself into these type of crowds over here, I'm not necessarily giving myself that credit. So when it comes to weight and stuff like that, over time, I've been really pushing myself to not only be more happy with it, but to not let the outside noise affect me, because in reality, there's been a lot of people that have come to me on the back end without a crowd or anything being around, telling me how much they appreciate me, that they're wishing that they had certain aspects of their personality and body is the way that I do. They're able to carry themselves. They wish they could feel confident in them. They could be ripped with abs. I've had some people that be like, hey, DeMarcus, I wish I could find the confidence that you have, because that's something I've always been missing, and I feel very insecure about myself. So through all the struggles and times that I've went through being in those type of positions, I know how it feels, and I'm someone that has taken it head on to deal with these type of things. So over time, yeah, you're still going to go through certain aspects of it in your life, but you truly realize how to, again, weed out the unnecessary conversations and noise. So this might even be a shorter video, but again, progress is going pretty smooth. I'm trying to be more consistent. Tonight, I'm making I don't know how I slipped my mind, but I'm making a red wine braised beef. So instead of using full red wine, because I only had red wine vinegar here, I used a little bit of that. I also used, I didn't have any beef broth with me, so I used y'all see me do this in real time, so I can't get my thoughts together. Where's that stock that I had? Anyways, I had some type of stock that I'm using. I think it was a vegetable type of broth. So I used that, and then I also mixed in some onions, and then I mixed in some cloves of garlic that I cut. And then I actually used the juice that I had from my, I cannot think today. I had some beef chuck cuts. It was a beef chuck steak that I got, and I ended up searing that on both sides for probably like a minute or two. And then I ended up using the juices from that, also adding in a bit of grapeseed oil to fry it in. And then after that, I put in all the garlic cloves and the onions and everything together to make kind of like a stir. And I ended up cutting the steak into pieces and then putting all of that into a pan, like aluminum foil, and putting that in the oven for about two and a half hours. So it actually came out really, really well. So I'm just putting it back in there for a little minute as I'm waiting for my potatoes to cook. So I'm about to make like a nice old kind of stew with potatoes and everything. So again, for y'all that don't follow this type of content, or that do follow this content but may not see my other content, I know y'all see me posting food to my shorts and stuff like that. Definitely head over to Instagram. That's where I do the videos every week. That's the only platform that will allow me to do music, full songs with the music. If I do it on YouTube, sometimes they don't have the songs on there, surprisingly. When it comes to some of the original songs, but they do have it on YouTube. They have it on YouTube Music, just not on YouTube. So I'm trying to go in and cut the videos. It's hard to find those. And TikTok is just a pain in the ass. So I can't never find full songs. It's only the 1 minute. So if it's luckily that I do a mashup and I use the correct 1 minute of that song, then that's when I put it on TikTok. But Instagram shows me love. So, obviously views and stuff can kind of fluctuate, especially because over time they've been more focused on ads. But at the end of the day, we're going to keep rolling this content out. So again, weight progress, looking good, not necessarily focus on the number on the scale, but like I said, muscles, and we looking real good. Like I said, we been in the gym, we're working on cutting certain things out. I have ate some sweets this past week. I have ate out a decent amount, more so cooking, but again, over time, it's just to show y'all, really hold myself accountable, going through like a journey that I went through before, quite a few times, but at the same time, I want to be able to show content and really be authentic, right? Like, even if it's not, hey, getting 20, 30 pounds down, just so people over time can see that somebody's not afraid to show themselves on the camera. People can clown all day. I live for the comments, so people's in the comments clowning, trying to whatever. Like, I live for that, so I can stay up all night and joke with the best or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, I know that when you have integrity and you show that authenticity, those people that are always spewing the negativity, they got to go home and sleep with that every night versus somebody that's working on it and trying to make themselves better. So even if it's one person, as I always say, hopefully this message can help somebody. Again, these videos may be long for people to want to watch right now into a bit of an audience, but I know that even if today's my last day, somebody will be able to refer to these type of videos to hopefully help themselves become better and feel comfortable with the person that they becoming and loving the person that they becoming. So, peace.